in TikTok, in 1 year in Brazil, improve 90 million users.
Yeah.
Yes, but not about this TikTok is a growth. Is the Facebook is low? No, but in Brazilian people user in many social media. It's very important to they understand the company or executive what is my budget and what I like, né? In the bring the results about
Mhm.
this advertising or campaigns or publish this uh, my project or my subject. That's all right, all right. And this generation, about this one more little is the difference is this generation Z, Alpha, or uh, anything.
You're talking about
The
the
social media is the uh, more consumer time in this social media is what it is difference in the generation more TikTok or
oh, I see
more
what you're saying.
Facebook
Yeah,
or
yeah, yeah,
Instagram is the
yeah.
different or the same consumer the page in the depend the social media.
Yeah, I mean, there are plenty of studies out, even with Pew Research, plenty of industry studies that show that, I mean, there are 60-year-olds, 50-year-olds on Facebook and on YouTube. So, those platforms are pretty easy, right? Because they kind of mimic television. They mimic consuming passive information. It's not really difficult to get through. If you have a basic sense of how to use the internet, Facebook and YouTube are quite easy. And again, YouTube kind of mimics television, at least passive television that we're used to. Um, I think one difference is the social media platform itself. So one thing that's quite critical to know is that there's never been one social media platform that's dominated for more than one generation. So that means that if you think about Facebook, Facebook is dominant among millennials. I am a millennial. Yeah, of course I use Facebook, but the rapid pace of change with adoption and how consumers, evaluate whether or not to sign up for a social media platform consistently changes. TikTok is super, super popular with Gen Z. In fact,
Yes.
Facebook has not really been as popular among them as TikTok has. And I don't know if
Okay.
TikTok will continue to be popular for Gen Alpha. So because there's such rapid turnover
Mhm.
with consumers regarding platform adoption, this is something else to consider, right?
Okay.
Older cohorts, so people in their 40s, 30s, 50s, 60s, they might use a variety of social media platforms: Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube.
Mhm.
But we're also seeing that the share of time spent on platforms is quite different for younger people. TikTok really has the lion's share
Yeah.
of attention spent. And so this, to me, tells me that in the future, TV programs that need to start thinking about ways to create content are quite critical. You might be familiar with Quibi TV, that was started by Jeff Katzenberg and Meg Whitman. Meg Whitman was out of Google as a former executive. Jeff
Mhm.
Katzenberg was a former Disney executive. And the app itself was meant to show 10-minute episodes, because if we're following consumer patterns with shortened attention spans, watching shorter amounts of content and really flipping through a lot of stuff quickly,
Okay. Okay.
then it means that you need content that parallels that. The app itself, unfortunately, did not work. The service was bought out by Roku, so Roku now has some of the content from Quibi. But Jeff Katzenberg and Meg Whitman were not too far off, I think, in thinking about where media and entertainment is going. And that's going to have implications for how we tell stories as well moving forward.